think this is a very good slate of games. Definitely in the NFL. I even think there's some good ones in college. Let's go ahead and start in college. So last week we both did very well. We both were 11-1.
Damn.
Yeah, 11-1. Your lone loss. We had different losses. Yours was who played the Friday night game? It was one of the Big Ten schools. I can't remember who. I think you said Minnesota against. I think it was Minnesota, Iowa.
Okay.
You picked Minnesota, and I picked Iowa. And then my lone loss came in another Big Ten game. I picked Purdue over Northwestern, and Northwestern ended up winning by a touchdown. So I almost got there.
Fair.
But so far nothing changed for the 2020 season record. I'm still up by 2 in college. But so let's get to some of these games. I think pretty underrated. We'll start off with Appalachian State at number 15, Coastal Carolina. Give some love to the Group of 5. 2 good Group of 5 schools. Coastal Carolina is a 5-point favorite right now.
Dude, I laughed all year when Coastal Carolina was ranked, but they just keep winning. So I'm gonna go Coastal Carolina. It's a baseball school.
Yeah, I still don't really know. I haven't watched enough of either team. I've seen Coastal Carolina play, though. I know they play tough defense, and I know Appalachian State has their third coach in 3 years. I just don't know if they're up for a big game like this. I'll go Coastal Carolina as well. All right. Cincinnati, another underrated Group of 5 game. Cincinnati, number 7, Cincinnati at UCF. Cincinnati only a 6-point favorite. I'm a little surprised at that. I mean, I guess it makes sense. UCF is a good team. They're on the road.
I really want to go UCF there, but I won't.
No, I don't think UCF is as good as they used to be. This is solely brand recognition. I'm going Bearcats here, and I would pick the Bearcats to win and cover.
Where's Cincy's coach going to go, bro?
I'm not sure he's going anywhere.
Not this year, but I mean, he's going to go somewhere.
Dude, so Luke Fickell, I've said it before. He's from Ohio. He played at Ohio State. His only coaching job outside of Cincinnati has been at Ohio State. I really don't think he's leaving Ohio.
I mean, I'm telling you, bold take, I swear Ryan Day is going to go to the NFL and he's going to go to Ohio State.
Maybe. That very well could happen. I honestly thought Fickell would take that Michigan State job. I did. When it opened up back in March, I thought he would take.
He might take the Michigan job because Harbaugh's gone, bro.
Yeah, he's definitely gone. I don't see him going to Michigan.
I don't
being
either.
Such an Ohio State
really
guy.
An Ohio guy.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else. I don't know. It's got to be a Big Ten school. I think he interviewed it. I know he interviewed at West Virginia. I'm not sure if either side was really that crazy about him, or if he was that crazy about us and we were crazy about him. Anyway, good game here. Number 10 Wisconsin at number 19 Northwestern. Wisconsin a 7-point favorite.
I'm gonna go Wisconsin.
Yeah, Wisconsin for the first time since Russell Wilson has a legit quarterback. Graham Mertz. I think that's his name. Graham Mertz can sling it.
Yep. I was just going to say NFL lineman versus not NFL defensive lineman is usually doesn't go very well. So.
I saw a Green Bay guy saying, "What if Green Bay trades Jordan Love and in 2 years they draft Graham Mertz?" And I was like, "I'd love it." Nothing against Jordan Love. Early reports are not good about Jordan Love.
It would have been. I know. I was talking shit to my friend the other day, but it'd be cool if there was at least a preseason where Jordan Love could actually get some work and maybe develop some trade value. Same with Hurts.
And yeah, maybe he's better than we think. I don't know.
Dude, you never know. I mean,
some dudes aren't good in practice, and then they show up in games. Brett Favre was like that. They didn't think Brett Favre was ready, and they threw him out there, and next thing you know, he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he never wins quarterback competitions in camp because he's terrible at practice. He's a gamer.
What game are we on? UCLA at number 11 Oregon. Oregon is a 13.5-point favorite.
Yeah, Oregon's Cristobal's got it spit going back up there. I like him.
Yeah, even though I'm not a huge fan of him, I don't want to be that guy.
X's and O's wise, you mean? Or is he a dickhead or something?
No, I don't think he's that good of a coach, number one. I think he's a great recruiter. Don't think he's that good of a coach. And honestly, he comes off a little sleazy. I don't know why, but
Oh, really? Okay.
Chip Kelly was up there for years and didn't recruit like him. I don't know. I think something's up. But I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
I will say this, that Oregon is incredibly talented. They look really good, and I thought they were going to drop off after losing Justin Herbert and some draft guys, but they look just as good this year. I'm going to go Oregon. They're kind of developed. I shouldn't say turning into a factory, but for the Pac-12, they are turning into a factory of, I think they're just going to win 9-10 games.
I mean, they're just
Pac-12 every year.
They're a given to compete for the Pac-12 every year.
Yeah. Virginia Tech at Pitt. Virginia Tech is a 3.5-point favorite.
I honestly think Pitt's going to win that, but I'm going to go VT because I hate that.
So Pitt has had some dudes. I don't know if their starting quarterback's still hurt, but he's been hurt. They lost their best defensive player to an injury, or I'm sorry, not to an injury. He opted out of the season a few weeks ago. So
going to the draft.
Yeah, he's good enough for the draft. He'll be probably a day 2 pick if I were to guess. But I'm gonna go Virginia Tech. Just they got the better coach, more athletes. I'll take the Hokies.
Yep.
Kentucky at number 1 Alabama. Alabama is a 30-point favorite.
Yeah, there you go.
30 points. That seems like an awful lot. I know Kentucky's not that good, but Kentucky actually does have a really good defense. Or, at least a good defense.
Yeah, that's just go look at the historical Kentucky-Bama matchups. It's usually not very good. I do agree, though. Kentucky's actually been recruiting a little better over the last few years.
I'll take Bama. I don't know if they'll cover, but they'll win by a lot, I think.
Agreed.
All right, underrated game, I think. Kansas State at number 17, Iowa State. Iowa State an 11-point favorite.
I literally just hate State, and I don't know why I'm picking against them. I'll go big upset.
You're going to go Kansas State.
They're not.
Say that again, I lost you.
They are not the 17th best team in the league.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I actually thought about taking Kansas State as well, but I'm going to go Iowa State.
I thought it would be closer.
I actually don't hate that pick by you. I think Kansas State can win this game.
No, I do too, though. I do. Just conference game.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, I think Campbell's an overrated coach.
I do. I think Matt Campbell's the most overrated coach in the country. I really do. He's never won more than 9. I saw someone tweet this week, that Michigan needs to fire Harbaugh and hire Matt Campbell. The first part I don't disagree with. The second part I'm like, hold on. So Michigan fans are tired of winning 8 to 9 games every year and being second fiddle to a powerhouse program right now in Ohio State, and you want to hire a guy in Matt Campbell who can't win over 9 games in a second, really third, fourth, fifth fiddle in the entire Big 12 the last 4 years.
Exactly.
It just doesn't make sense. I just don't think he's that good. This seems like a game he's going to choke away. Matt Campbell, that is.
You're talking about Campbell, right?
Correct.
Talking about, it's just like, I think he's getting credit for being above average
yes.
at like a historically school, but I don't know, dude. That's just not good enough for me.
I agree.
In regards to the coaches get, because I see it all the time. It's just like, he'll go to like just a place that's not a historical powerhouse and they'll win 9 games. It's like, is this guy a great coach? It's like, I mean, he's okay. Like, he brought the team to a decent team, but I don't know, man. Yeah. I've agreed with you on the Campbell thing for a while.
The game is in Ames. They usually play very well in Ames, Iowa. Also, Kansas State has a true freshman quarterback out there. I'll take a veteran Brock Purdy, Iowa State and Ames. I think they'll squeak one out.
Yeah.
All right, here's one I always look forward to. Bedlam, Oklahoma State, Oklahoma. Last decade, this has been a very entertaining game.
Yep.
Oklahoma is right now a 7-point favorite.
Dude, I really want to go OSU, but I do think Oklahoma's going to win. I'll go OU. Not by much. It's going to be a very close game. That's the game of the week for sure. Right?
What's that?
Is it not? That's got to be the game of the week, right?
No, it is. It's where game day is. I don't consider it to be game of the week. But and just in terms of rankings and stuff. But
yeah,
this is tough.
Dude, I wanted to go OSU bad.
I have the lead on the season. I don't need to take an upset here. So
Yeah.
I don't need to be different. I'll go Oklahoma as well. They've dominated this series kind of the last few years under Lincoln Riley.
Yeah.
And I don't really trust Oklahoma State's offense to get it done.
And it's just like, this is the thing about Oklahoma. If Spencer Rattler can not turn the fucking ball over, dude, they're going to win. Like, it's going to come down to that.
If this game were in Stillwater, I'd take the Cowboys.
Yeah, probably. But, like, I think Spencer Rattler has, like, almost 10 picks. It's like,
yeah.
Dude, what are you doing?
Another game I think could be underrated. Number 21 Liberty at NC State. NC State though is a 3.5-point favorite.
I'm all in on Liberty.
Yep, me too. I'm going Liberty.
I'm a Hugh Freeze guy now. I wasn't a huge fan before. I fuck with him now. Ever since he coached from the fucking hospital bed, now his team's like undefeated. Like football guy for sure. Love him.
Oh, football guy for sure. Look, I don't know what. I mean, I do know what all happened to Hugh Freeze at Ole Miss. Obviously, a lot of shit went down. He had his issues. I'm glad, though, it appears he's cleaned up a little bit, cleaned his act a little bit. Good for him. I hope it goes well. I'm going to take Liberty to win. They're rolling right now.
Michigan's coach. That might be Michigan's coach.
Well, he just signed an extension. Now, granted, Michigan's one of those schools. They can afford anyone they wanted, probably. Pay any buyout they wanted.
Tell me he's not at the top of the list of coaches you'd want, though.
I don't think he's a fit for Michigan. He's a Southern guy.
Yeah, he is an SEC coach, I'm sure. Where's Liberty?
Virginia. Somewhere in Virginia. I don't know where.
Okay.
Arizona at Washington. Washington is an 11.5-point favorite.
Yeah, I'll go. Arizona's the 11-point favorite?
No, Washington. Sorry.
I'll go Washington.
Yeah, I'll go Huskies as well. All right. Here's one I think could get interesting. Number 20 USC at Utah. USC's been sluggish. They're just a 3-point favorite right now.
I love Utah, dude. Is their defense as good as it always is? Because I'm going Utah.
I don't know. I'm going USC. The reason why, and USC has not been good. I'd take the upset if I really wanted to. But Utah has not played yet this year, so I don't know what to expect. And secondly, of the returning production that was coming back to every team in college or FBS football this year, Utah ranked dead last.
I'll go SC then.
Yeah, I just don't know what to expect from Utah. I think they're very inexperienced. But this will be an interesting game. Utah always plays well at home.
Yeah.
All right, game of the week. Indiana at Ohio State. Probably shouldn't be the game of the week, but two top 10 teams, it can't not be the game of the week.
No, I get it, but it's just like we all know Indiana's inflated right now. Dude, I'll go Ohio State by like 3 tons, bro. It's not even close.
Ohio State is a 20.5-point favorite right now.
There you go, 3 tons. Yeah, I should go to Vegas.
I'm not picking against Ohio State. No way. I'll pick Indiana to cover, and that's a large spread.
After I've seen, and I don't know if I'm concrete on this, but after I saw Notre Dame kind of beat the shit out of Clemson, I think Ohio State might be the best team in the country.
Yeah, I think it's them or Alabama. Well, I think Clemson is if Trevor Lawrence plays.
No, I agree, but Notre Dame kind of handled them.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like, I agree, obviously Trevor Lawrence is probably the best quarterback in the country, but the dude that came in after him had crazy stats, so it's not like they had a huge drop-off there. I mean, a talent drop-off, sure, but a production drop-off, not really.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I mean, those are the top 3 teams. Clemson, Alabama, Ohio State. The 4 seed's going to come down to, I think Georgia's likely out at this point, but it's going to come down to Notre Dame or Florida.
It's
Cincinnati, maybe one of the Big 12 teams sneaks in.
It's going to be Notre Dame because they beat
exactly.
Even if they lose a game, I think even if they lose one game here on out, they'll still be the 4th team.
I'm a believer that COVID was created to, one, get Donald Trump out of office. Not to be political, but it was created to do that. 2, I think it was created to get Notre Dame in the playoff.
The important things.
All right, let's go to the NFL, where you got the better of me by a game. If it weren't for Kyler Murray's and DeAndre Hopkins' heroics at the end of the game, I would have got the better of you. You beat me. You were 11-3 last week. I was 10-4. You increased your advantage. I had cut it to 3. You increased your advantage to 4. You are 103, 43, and 1. I am 99, 47, and 1.
Is anyone as good as us at picking games, dude? And dude, I don't prepare for this. It's right out of my brain.
Average Joes, I don't know. Analysts on TV, probably. Warren Sharp, most definitely.
I'm telling you, they don't. Dude, go look, dude. Dude, the analysts are because they're always trying to be the smartest guy in the room, so they say retarded shit.
All I know is, I think Sunday night, was it Sunday night? Definitely Monday night, they all picked Minnesota and were right. I picked Minnesota, you picked Minnesota. I don't know. All right, so Thursday night, game I want to watch. I know you said before the show you wanted to watch Arizona at Seattle. Seattle right now is a 3-point favorite. Are you sticking with your Arizona pick?
Yep.
You're going to stick with the Cardinals. All right. I'm sticking with the Seahawks pick. Russell Wilson has been very good at home this year. I think he has like 17 touchdowns to 2 interceptions in 5 home games or 4 home games, something like that. Neither defense is that good. It's probably going to come down to which quarterback has the ball last.
Yeah, I agree. I just think Kyler's going to make enough plays with his legs.
It definitely can happen. All right, Sunday, we'll start with your Eagles and Browns. Eagles at the Browns. Browns are a 3.5-point favorite.
Hold on, can we backtrack for just a second?
Okay, go ahead.
Because I'm about to put your own words back in your mouth here.
Okay.
So you did all that shitting on Seattle, and then you said all you need is a corner to cover DK Metcalf, and what are they going to do? And they have that, so what are they going to do?
Who's the corner? If you say Patrick Peterson, I'm going to hang up.
Patrick Peterson?
Come on, Patrick Peterson's 100 years old.
Dude, he's 29.
Is he really?
Yeah. He's just a fucking all-pro since the first year he got in, so everybody thinks he's a beast.
No way.
Patrick Peterson, he might have...
Well, he's 30 now, but okay, you're off by a year. Whatever.
Okay. No, but I mean, he must have... When was his birthday?
July.
Okay, yeah, so he did just turn 30, so I guess I looked at that. But, like, 30's obviously not young, but...
No, yeah.
Me,
especially for a corner, that's really not that old.
Yeah. So, listen, obviously, dude, the Seahawks win this game by, like, 10 points. I wanted to see what you had to say about that. Go ahead.
You're putting words in my mouth. That's a good point, but it's at home. Seattle's a tough place to play. Yeah. I'm going to stick with Seattle, though you're not wrong about the Cardinals. All right, Eagles at Browns. Browns are a 3.5-point favorite.
Browns.
I went with the Browns as well, but I still stand by that this is a game that feels like the Eagles are going to bounce back and win.
It does, which pisses me off.
The Browns, I think, they are 6-3, but I think they are a slightly overrated 6-3. Not a great quarterback. They do run the ball extremely well, but I think Philadelphia's defense can contain the run to an extent, make Baker Mayfield beat them through the air, and I think if that's the case, I think the Eagles will probably win this game.
Yeah, this is the perfect game where the Eagles win a game that they shouldn't fucking win, and
then it gives you hope again.
No, I mean, I'm never going to have hope. I want them to lose out.
Fine, it'll give me hope then. Falcons at Saints. Saints are a 5-point favorite.
Saints. That should be a bigger spread.
You going Saints?
Even with Jameis, yep. Dude, this is what I say about Jameis. They're going to be a more volatile team in the sense that, like, they might have a game with, like, 4 turnovers, but they're going to put up numbers. Jameis is going to toss that.
True, he can. I didn't think about that. He can. I actually went with the Falcons here. Yeah, I got a little bold.
I would have talked you out of it. How many times have the Falcons broke both of our hearts?
Oh, so many times. More you than me.
No, definitely me.
The Falcons, though, this is just, I think, their second game or maybe third game in over 3 weeks. They're coming off a bye. Then they played, they were coming off 10 days the week before. I think they're going to be very refreshed. They're playing a New Orleans team without Drew Brees. I don't know what to expect from Jameis Winston. He might be good. He could be really bad. I'm going to go Falcons here. I'm not really confident in it at all. This feels like an upset game, though. Potential upset game.
Yeah, no, it does. It does. You already know how I feel about the Falcons.
I know.
Think they could beat the NFL on a given Sunday. They just don't.
Bengals at the Washington football team. Football team is a 1.5 point favorite.
Great game. I need to go to the casino because I'm picking some underdogs. I'm going Bengals there.
You going Bengals?
Bengals.
Wow, we already have some differences. I went with Washington.
Let's go. I love it.
Washington has a great pass rush. The Bengals' offensive line has allowed 32 sacks in, I think, 9 games. Or maybe it was more than that. That's a big problem. I think Joe Burrow could be running for his life. Another game I'm not confident in, but in Washington or in Maryland technically, I'll take the football team to win.
You might have just convinced me again.
You can change it.
I just think it's because of Alex Smith, and I know he's not going to make mistakes, but it's just like, dude, the Redskins literally suck besides their D-line. I don't know.
But Cincinnati's not good anywhere else besides Joe Burrow.
No, agreed.
And I also think Ron Rivera has a coaching advantage.
You know what? I'm going to go with my boy Joe. I got it.
I respect it. Lions at Panthers. Panthers are right now a 1.5 point favorite.
I'm going another underdog. Lions. Bro, I'm about to go to the casino and make a parlay.
So I actually have the same pick here. I'm going Lions. It doesn't sound like Christian McCaffrey or Teddy Bridgewater are going to play this week. Bridgewater's a maybe. McCaffrey sounded doubtful.
Is Will Grier getting start?
It's rumored he might. I don't know, though. They brought in P.J. Walker a few weeks ago when Bridgewater got hurt. But I'm going Lions. With Chicago skidding, Detroit has to win this game. Like, this is a must-win to get them in postseason talk.
Yeah.
All right, Steelers at Jags. Steelers are a 10-point favorite.
Steelers.
Yeah, I went with the Steelers as well. I'd keep an eye on this one.
I was going to say,
Jacksonville has been playing well in like their last 3 or 4 games.
Yeah,
been very scrappy. I think the Steelers could be in a dogfight, but I'll take the Steelers to win.
Yep.
Titans at Ravens. Ravens are a 6-point favorite.
I don't like the Ravens lately, man. It's in Baltimore.
It is in Baltimore.
Not by much.
You said Ravens?
Yeah, not by much, though. We saw what the fucking Titans did to the Ravens.
So, that's part of the reason why I went with the Ravens as well. And that's part of the reason why I did, because they've had to hear all offseason. Lamar's had to hear how he can't throw the ball. After that Titans loss. They got embarrassed by Derrick Henry in the run game. This feels like a game that they've had circled all offseason. I'm going Ravens. Titans have also not been playing well either. They've allowed probably close to 30 points per game their last 4 games.
Yeah, no, their lack of a pass rusher is really. They should have got. Even though he hasn't been doing fucking shit, they didn't get Clowney, did they?
Yeah, they did get Clowney. Clowney's not that good. I keep trying to tell people Clowney's not that good.
Dude, he can literally dominate a game. He doesn't care.
I've heard a guy talk about this, and I couldn't agree more. He disrupts and makes big plays. You're like, God, that's a good play. But it's like one a game. The rest of the game, he can't do anything.
Yeah, agreed. I agree.
But he has that one big play that you're like, wow, he's so good. He's so big and talented.
So bad one day. It was like a year ago, so I doubt I could find the video. But he basically showed his splits, like his split stats between primetime games and non-primetime games. And he's like, look, dude, this dude only tries when people are paying attention. If they don't, he doesn't care. It was crazy. Like the discrepancy between like Monday night, Sunday night games compared to like a Sunday 1 o'clock game was ridiculous, dude.
I believe that. He's not that good. I keep trying to tell people Clowney's not that good. He's never had more than like 5 sacks in a year.
Yeah.
Patriots at Texans. Patriots are a 2-point favorite.
Man, that's such a fucking shitty game. I'm gonna go Texans.
You're gonna go Texans?
I'm gonna go Patriots.
Okay, I was about to say.
That's one I was literally 50-50 on. I couldn't even.
I was kind of 50-50 on it too.
That's such a shitty game.
It is.
Yeah, I'll go Pats. It's in New England.
No, Houston.
I'm going Houston.
You're gonna change it to Texans.
Yep.
Oh wow. I went with the Patriots.
You might catch me this week. I don't feel good about most of my picks. Right?
I don't feel good about some of mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Pats. I can't put any faith in the Texans. The Patriots have ran the ball in their last 3 games. I looked it up extremely well. They're averaging almost 5 yards per carry. Rushed, I think, for over 400 yards in 3 games. They're running the ball very well with Cam Newton, Damian, what's his name from Alabama? Harris, I think. And Houston's defense is like dead last at stopping the run, or it's like dead last or second to last. I think New England is going to be able to keep the ball away from Deshaun Watson's hands and win this game.
Makes sense.
All right, Dolphins at Broncos. Dolphins 3.5-point favorite.
Dolphins by $1 billion.
I don't know if by $1 billion. Mile High is a weird place to play. Just the altitude is weird. I know the Broncos aren't any good. I think the Broncos keep it close. Or, it's a 3.5-point spread. I'll probably take the Dolphins to win and cover, but, only by, 6.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
I went with Dolphins. They're just too hot right now. Broncos, Drew Lock is regressing. Dolphins have looked exceptional the last 5 or 6 weeks. Jets at Chargers. Chargers 8.5-point favorite.
You were trying to talk me in the Jets here. I'm going Chargers.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm going Chargers too. But this is another opportunity for the Jets. I think, they're coming off a bye. You never know in the NFL any given Sunday.
Yeah.
Also, Joe Flacco, I think, has given this team some stability at quarterback, given them a bit of a shot in the arm. I think they're more energetic right now with Joe Flacco under center. I'm going to go Chargers, but if they can keep this close, I would like the Jets' chances because the Chargers obviously can't do anything when they're in a close game. They fumble it. They muff it up.
Exactly.
Cowboys at Vikings. Vikings a 7-point favorite.
Vikings are going to tax that ass.
Yeah, so Dallas is another team that struggles to stop the run this year. They might be dead last or second to last. It was one of the 2 Texas teams were dead last or second to last. I actually wrote Cowboys for you. Vikings. Sorry.
Not quite.
So, Vikings, we know, like to lean on Dalvin Cook in their run game. I don't think Dallas is going to be able to stop it. All right, now it's my game. Packers at Colts. Colts are a 2-point favorite right now.
Going Packers there. Dude, I have so many underdogs. How the fuck are the Colts the favorite there? I get it, defense. I get it, cool. But, Phillip Rivers is your quarterback, so why? They're going to... If you can... Let me put it to you. I'll put it to you just like this. If the Packers can score 3 touchdowns, it'll be 21-17 or 24, 24-20 or something.
If we can get to 24, I'll feel pretty good about this game.
I'm telling you, 21, I think you got it. I don't see them getting out of the teams, dude. Their fucking offense is
Well, they got to 34 last week.
And they had a punt return for
That's true, they did.
For a touchdown and shit, though, too.
So,
still, they did score a lot of points in their defense. You are right.
I'm going Colts here.
Stop.
So, Matt LaFleur has struggled in his time in Green Bay against physical teams. I do think Indianapolis is a very physical team. They're physical offensively up front, and they're very physical defensively. I don't think we match up very well with them. They also have extra time to prepare. They played on a Thursday night. They got 10 days to prepare for this game. I respect Frank Reich. This is just going to be a tough game. I think we're going to struggle. Not that we'll be terrible and we'll have a Tampa Bay performance. I just think we're going to have a hard time stopping Indianapolis' offense. I think we're going to have a hard time scoring against Indianapolis' defense. I'm going to take the Colts to win by about a field goal.
All right. Fair, but I disagree, but fair.
Monday Night Football. Very good game. Rams at Bucks. Bucks are a 4-point favorite.
I would have picked the home team in this game. I'm going to go Bucks.
Yeah, I took the Bucks as well. Just the Rams have been great defensively this year. I think they're number 2 in scoring defense.
Rams are a team that, like, I just still can't get on their good bandwagon, but I would be scared to fucking death to play that team in the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree. But the Rams defensively this year have been much worse statistically. So at home, they're allowing only 13 points per game at home. On the road, they're averaging closer to 23 points per game, or allowing closer to 23 points per game. Big difference there. They struggle on the road. I'm going to take Tampa Bay and their, weapons everywhere offensively to score enough points to win this game. Game of the week, Chiefs at Raiders. Chiefs are an 8-point favorite.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Andy Reid, coming off a bye, is like 18-3 in his career.
I know. Dude, he only lost one game after a bye.
I didn't know that. I didn't know his record was that. I knew he was good. I didn't know it was that good. Yeah, I'm going Chiefs.
He undefeated for like a decade after the bye, his first 10 years in Philly.
I know, that's crazy. I'm going Chiefs, though. Raiders, solely because of Andy Reid, but it also helps that the Raiders' defense is not good. They're going to be more buttoned up to play the team that is their only loss right now.
That does help.
All right, so we do have a lot of differences. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 differences this week. I think that's a record for us.
If you got all those right and I get all of them
right. I know. If I get all those right, I usurp you.
You might, dude. I didn't like a lot of my picks.
I don't like mine. Honestly, we'll probably split them and...
Yeah. Or you might get... I think you'll gain on me this week because I didn't like my picks, but it is what it is.
There's a lot of good matchups this week. A lot of close games, I think.
I want it to be difficult to pick. I hate the fucking... what is one of them corny-ass games this weekend? That's 10-point spread. I hate picking games like that.
I couldn't agree more. All right, my man. I'll let you go.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
Later.